Casters, welcome to another Friday night live stream. Georgia Shooting Connection welcomes all y'all in. We got one coming in right now. There's Echo. Maybe he'll get his camera on here in a minute. The rest of them, I guess they're I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, we have the fabulous domesticated foreigner. The somebody fell out.
Tile's out. What happened there?
Let's try it again.
I don't know. I've been having internet connections all night and I can't even log on with my camera. I've got to turn down the actual I tried turning down the actual camera quality, but my internet is in the hole tonight. I apologize.
Well, we're just glad everybody's here. We are live and in living color. Those of you that can see, we'll get Kyle back up here in a minute. My internet went whoop-de-whoop while we was getting ready to come on live, and I had to reset my connection and password and all that. I don't know if y'all have ever had this kind of problem. What's up, Insight? Good to see you, brother. You can join us if you want.
All I did was try to start my camera, and it kicks me out and says there's no camera connected.
That's weird. Problems already.
What's up, Dave? Welcome in, brother.
And that's happened the last 2 times, so I may be faceless tonight. Y'all are welcome.
And all right. So I guess y'all can see everybody's name. So anyway, we'll start with our hellos. And Mark, you want to go first?
Hello, guys. Thanks for joining. Guys, thanks for having me. Recouping, coming back from a little Georgia trip. Next week, I'm setting up stands, getting ready for hunting season, and we got hopefully some good luck this year, guys. Other than that, I'm just getting settled back in, getting my chores done so I can start playing again. We'll go over to Scotsman.
What's up, fellas?
Ladies and gentlemen. You had to turn that camera on so you could answer Daniel's question, didn't you?
No, it's right here, brother. It don't go anywhere. Trust me, there wouldn't be a chat going if that happened. There wouldn't be anyone present here whatsoever.
No, as a matter of fact, we got comments about that at the range and stuff. And here comes our just a little bit late, but Mr. Willie Bullet Man. What's up, Willie?
Oh, I still feel like I'm there with you, brothers. Still feel like I'm there. I wish I was.
Good deal.
Come on back.
Well, we were
someday
glad
I'll be there.
We were glad to have you, man. More than you know.
Oh yeah, good time.
I appreciate it, Mark. And I'm sorry I had to put up that video you snoring, but it was just too good.
I ain't seen it yet.
it was funny. It was funny. I can't believe Baloo wasn't laying on top of him.
I sent so much video that I'm not putting up because I'm trying to make them small. I mean, I couldn't put it all in. There's no way. I still have videos to add. Hey, Thorzex, I still have so many to add. It was a pleasure meeting Scott, Insight, and the preacher, Georgia boy. That was really cool. I just wish I could have met everyone else.
What's up with that, Willie? West Covina says you got no comments on the videos.
I don't know. I haven't been. I've just been adding them.
They're just popping up, and I had time to watch them because he made them short. I just hadn't had time to go back and go through it.
Yeah, he's got it set to no comments.
Oh, do I?
I don't know
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
I don't think he's got it set on purpose. Sometimes mine load like that, and I got to go in and change settings. So.
Yeah, when you do it on your phone, you got to watch that because it's what's right below. You just got to be real careful when you hit it. But
Yeah.
I was going there.
Okay, guys, I want to introduce y'all to, I hope, a new friend of mine named Alabama Reloader. He's right next door to us. I hope to have him on the show here soon. And he does 300 blackout, 270. Me and him going to hope to get together with him. He sent me an email or two, and I've sent him one or two back, and then we got to doing this thing where y'all coming in, and it's almost hunting season, so might be February. So y'all go check out his channel if you can. I'll try to get a link put up here in a few minutes.
Is he north or south Alabama?
I think north. Yeah.
I was about to say we could probably all just meet up at the undisclosed, no-named location.
I think I've heard him mention Scottsville and Huntsville.
North Huntsville, yeah, that's where
he's. I think he's in North Alabama, so he's probably about an hour and a half to 2.5 hours from me.
All right, so we got a comment out there from Daniel, and I'm pretty sure he's talking about your rack. So he wants to see a bigger picture of your rack. You have a bigger picture?
It's been this way for the last week.
All right, let me see what I can do about that, Daniel.
All right, while you're doing that, can we take a second real fast, brother? May I?
Absolutely.
Everyone, we lost Ed USAF 2 years ago today. A great friend, a great brother in our community. Obviously, Air Force veteran. And cheers, Ed. Cheers.
Cheers. My tea's on the counter in the other room. Sorry.
Wow, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, that went fast.
Holy Lord.
Yeah, these 2 years have gone fast.
We got a week on Sunday. It'll be CMAX.
Wow, no kidding.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Well, you're going to have to come back down and we'll do it again.
I'll be there someday.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Unfortunately, we're all going to have to make that trip.
Some point in time we will, but
in
the meantime, we do, and enjoy each other's company the best we can.
Yes, sir. Amen. Good stuff.
Hey, Tread, good to see you, brother. And by the way, hey to everybody. I never got a chance to say hey. Hi.
Hey.
What are you, stroking yourself? Why are you hiding yourself?
Because every time I hit start camera, it kicks me off.
Well, if you keep stroking, it probably will kick you off. I'd kick you off too.
No, I've got the parental settings turned off. See what I mean? It's been this way all week.
All right, I'm going to see if I can find a link to his channel. And John's hand loading, you just come on, brother. We'd love to meet up with our friends, our family.
We tried to get Julio to come down, but he didn't want to drive 18 hours.
Why not? Those two guys on the top just did.
Yeah. Well, one of them did.
I'll talk about Willie.
I don't know what you're talking about either, buddy.
I got no clue. You're in California. How the hell would I even know where you're at?
I know. But coming into Georgia, we had one hell of a bird strike, and that was cool.
Oh, wow.
Hearing that big thump, plane shook. Hey, bird. Bye, bird. I told you guys that. You just didn't hear me.
No, next time something happens, we'll reach out to a few others and see if other people want to jump in. And We can all do the drive together or whatever.
I don't know what he's talking about. I have add comments to all 3 so far, but I'll keep looking.
Did you get any video of Captain DN?
DM.
DN. Delta November.
I understand. I hear DN. Who the hell are you talking about?
The range officer.
Oh no! But you can hear him in one of my videos jaw jacking about his pistol.
Oh boy!
There you go. He's just outside of Huntsville.
That's not that bad. It's actually a very pretty ride for both parties involved. If we can meet in the middle, that'd be great.
Somehow, I think Tread has beat me to the punch with his links once again.
Tread will do that, man.
I was gonna say I know somebody's already on it. I figured it'd be the crazy Scotsman or the domesticated foreigner. Oh,
Y'all go over.
Times.
I'm sorry. Y'all go over and check him out, and if you like what you see, subscribe.
I'm already subscribed. That's crazy.
It is turned off. What's going
I
on?
think I am too.
I'll tell you the crazy thing.
I'll watch one and comment here shortly so that I stay subscribed.
I'm subscribed, buddy. I just didn't recognize your name. I apologize.
Pat, I'll try to fix it. Sorry, guys.
There's a lot of people out there, so I didn't know about you, buddy, but I got you now, and I'll check you out here shortly.
GGW, what's up?
Yeah, I'll go through the side chat here in a minute.
It's awesome to see everybody here. That's killer.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God it's Friday. Wow. I took 2 days off this week, and oh my Lord, it's been nothing but it's been a show ever since I've been back. Everybody's asking me, what about this? What about that? What about that? I don't know. I wasn't here.
Can't live without you, can they, buddy?
I don't even know what truck you're talking about.
You're too funny, Alabama. We'll have to call him AR.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Don't worry, Alabama. My old videos are terrible too. Go back and watch my first videos. I'm standing in the kitchen cooking burgers. It's terrible, dude.
Mine are a work in progress. So
all my videos suck. I'll be the first one to admit it.
Actually, prior to the cooking videos, it was videos of revolvers on my carpet. So yeah,
I remember those. My first one was me on the back porch in the dark with the frogs going, just seeing if it would upload.
I'll have to try to fix those, Pat. I don't know. I'm too tired right now.
I can let me try it from my phone and see what happens.
I did a video on that when I shot that deer, Daniel, it wasn't a great deer. It wasn't my biggest at all, but man, it was the biggest one I'd seen in 3 years. So it died, and so I shot this deer with the 270, and I was expecting him to kick and fall over, and he just goes kind of like that and shrugged his back. Yeah, I know he's got some good racks, Daniel.
Yeah, comments are turned off on your third video, Willie.
I know.
Comments are turned off on your second video.
They're all turned off. I don't know why. And I'm looked at every one, and on my phone says they're all on.
Might have to go to the YouTube studio and.
That's where I am right now, and they say they're on.
Well, so this deer, back to my story, it kind of hunched up his back a little bit, and I could tell he was hit, and he was hit hard. And then he turned around and walked back and walked back where he was coming from and got up under the cedar tree and just laid down. And I sat there and watched him. He walked maybe 45, 50 yards, and he laid down right there, and he never got back up. So that was pretty good. Oh, Scott.
My brother, right there.
And Scott, thank you for coming down too. That was great, man. It was really good to see you.
Yeah, Daniel, they don't get much bigger than that in Northwest Georgia anyway. Now, over in Alabama, they got a different strain of deer over there. They get a lot bigger, and it's like, how do they keep them at the Georgia Alabama line? I mean, how do they? Anyway, a few of them are starting to get over here in the north of me, like up in the very north of Georgia, northwest corner of Georgia, and then that kind of stuff.
You're in like Floyd and Dade County.
Chattooga has some.
Yeah, that's between Floyd and Dade, right? I don't really remember the county names over there.
It's northwest of Floyd and south of Dade, and then you got Catoosa County right up there in that very corner.
Okay,
which
yeah.
some people say is not even a county, but they got a police force and they got a judge, so you better watch your speed going through there. So I would say they're really a county.
Hang on now. Whoa, back up. You're saying watch your speed. I got in your car. I thought this was the NASCAR school of driving. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, holy crap. Let me get my seatbelt tighter. But I got to say, if I may, that 270 is mighty fine.
Well, thank you, Willie.
Hey, Willie, that's just Georgia speeds, dude. That's normal.
That's why y'all have so many traffic jams in California, because y'all don't drive like that. I've lived out there.
I'm telling you, it was like, ooh-wee.
I-75 minimum 85.
I do have a question for you, Jamie. Do you have a video on that particular deer?
Yes, I do.
Right. So I have, and I didn't announce this, but we're gonna do this anyway because kind of what we do around here. We're gonna do a giveaway, but you're gonna have to hang around because we ain't doing it just yet. And a question's gonna come up, so hang tight.
Nice.
Yeah, there's Butterbean.
Is that Battle Bean's second channel?
No,
I don't think so. No.
This old boy, I can understand every word Butterbean 05 says. Battle Bean, yeah, sometimes he gets really talking real fast, and I can't keep up. So,
Buzz T, those grits were awesome down there.
Yeah, you were smacking those grits.
We all had to crap out some grits on what was that?
Shoney's.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tuesday morning. Is that when we went?
I think so.
Okay, this is my third video I put. You see, it's marked yes.
We believe you.
So I don't know why it's not, but
YouTube's messing around.
probably YouTube hates the one-legged man.
No, he hates us all.
They hate anybody with a gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
You ain't
no,
alone.
come on. There we go.
John's hand loading. It's not so much as how it was prepared, as much as is how it's processed. Now, Daniel will argue with me, but I don't kill a deer and get it in the freezer the same day. He does. I don't. It's whatever works for you.
Yeah, you got to think of what they eat too. So I've had a couple of deer that were really gamey tasting, and they a company Allegro used to make a product. It was called Game Tame, and I would soak the hindquarters and stuff. If I was going to smoke them, the hams, the back straps didn't really bother me because I don't know why they weren't as gamey as the hams, but um you soak them in Game Tame in the fridge overnight, and man, that stuff is it's got some flavorings in it too. Ooh, it's amazing. Kill a deer and get it in the belly in the same day, not the freezer.
I know, Daniel. I ain't arguing with you, buddy.
Daniel, I refuse to answer that question based on the grounds of how you asked that question.
You always got to take the little belly loins home with you.
Oh yeah,
Take them home with you and cook them that night.
that night. Yeah, cook them while you're cleaning the rest of the dang thing. While you're cutting it up, have it on the grill.
Yeah. I think if you let it hang for a day or two in the right temperature, now it's got to be, but it takes care of some of that gaminess. That's just me. I don't know.
I soak mine. I keep mine on ice for at least 4 days, and let the water just wash all that blood out. And
Yeah.
Let me take a break from this for just a second. Are y'all familiar with the name Trevor Lawrence? He's the starting quarterback for Clemson now.
No.
Okay,
All right.
you will before the season's over. He was the high school quarterback right here in my town last year, or maybe the year.
Year before.
That same football team, with 5 minutes left to go in the first half, is up 35-0 over the crosstown rivalry. They are killing them. They're gonna call the game at halftime, I think.
So anybody ever cook the deer heart? I've
Yeah.
heard that the heart and the liver are the best parts, but
They are. They're very tasty.
The heart was very tasty, but that was a long time ago. Now, see, my belief on it, if you get a shot in the deer and it runs and it gets all that adrenaline in the meat, it tastes bad.
Right.
If it just falls right down dead, like Tread said earlier, it's just, to me, it just makes meat taste better if it just clean kill. Doesn't know what happened.
All right, if I may, Jamie, it's up to you, but if I may, can I throw something out real fast?
Absolutely, bro.
Hey guys, Baldwin Pierce is out there. He jumped in the side jet. He's watching, obviously. We kind of slowed down a little bit on his fundraiser. I haven't seen anything in probably about a week. So if you guys can, if you're able to, please jump over, help him out. Every bit counts. It doesn't have to be a big ass donation. Whatever you can do. We're all trying to help out. Is what we do around here. So if you can, please do so. If not, share the video. Sharing helps more than you know. So if that's all you can do, that's huge. That's all I got.
Well said.
Absolutely.
Santa Rosa. You can be here in 21 hours.
So Echo ain't saying much down there. Do y'all not hunt much in Florida?
No, actually, I don't hunt anymore just because of my, situation. But I reload 4 or 5 gentlemen's 308 and 270 for and some 7mm Mauser, and I think that's 30-06 as well. And I have a few guys that I do that for. And I've been getting on them because I've had these projects planned for doing some other stuff, getting my computer finished, and I got mostly all the parts now. But the problem is, I knew this was going to happen. They wait to the last couple weeks before deer season, and they're calling me nonstop, wanting to bring casings over, and I got to go through all these cartridges now and load them all.
I'm sorry. I tell them if you don't get them by a certain date, then I'll get them to you as fast as I can, and that's going to be that. That's their responsibility, not yours. So I won't load for anyone unless I'm right next to them. If it's a family member, okay, but if not, forget it. Nope, sorry, don't know you. I'll load for any guys on the panel, but that's it. Because I always make that joke. Don't trust my reloads.
I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but
you disappeared.
Everybody started having the white circle of death, and I don't know.
You probably need to get closer to your router.
Well, I was on the back porch. The router's on top of the TV in the living room. I couldn't get much closer. I was 14 feet away from it.
I thought that was
thing on your waist. Kyle, flip it on your waist like a pager from the 80s.
Man, I still have nightmares from that, Echo. We used to have to carry the buzzer, beep pager, whatever you want to call it, at one of my jobs. So, anyway.
My wife still has my original pager.
Oh, my Lord.
Hey, Kingpin's there.
Well, Jerry, what I was saying is if you're in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, you can be here in 21 hours as long as you don't stop.
And that's literally not for fuel or anything. You just got to have someone dumping 5-gallon jerry cans into a garden hose with a funnel.
No, you can stop for fuel. I'm talking about just don't stop and spend an hour and a half at a Waffle House or something.
Quit talking about food, please.
Yeah, and you know what? Kyle said he was going to make this badass pasta for us. What happened? Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, man, y'all
we got a big-ass bologna sandwich.
And don't you be knocking my smoked bologna, Willie.
It was 8. It was 8.
You was with me at the grocery store, and you said, yeah, that sounds good. So that's what we did.
Well, I'm not expecting a half-inch thick of bologna on a piece of sandwich, but it was good.
Then you
I'm not talking. I wanted it the next day with an egg on it, but unfortunately that didn't happen because we went to Choni's and the biscuits were biscuits and gravy.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turned out okay.
Is that the new one that you were picking up?
Yes. Picked it up yesterday. Thanks, Russ. All right, let me go through the side chat right there and and while I do that, I'm gonna put that up there if y'all can go help out our brother Bald and Curious. So we got MCK in the room. John's hand loading. Thanks, brother. Insight Freedom, Russ Brumelo, JCM 45, Ocean 374, GGW Reloading, Tread, Jerry 1911, 10 Man, Daniel God is my judge, Bald and Curious, Jason Stewart, Big Al, welcome. Andy 79Z28. Willie Bullet Man's in the room. The Crazy Scotsman is in the room. Fuzz T Fork 8. Insight Freedom. I done said him, I think. Anyway. Let's see. Butterbean 05. Lever Guns 50. Lever Guns, I watched your 3030 video today. That was really cool, man. We got to get back to that in a minute. Tread, John's hand loading. Cranky Cletus, welcome in, my brother. Mario Mosen, what's happening, Battle Bean? We was just talking about you. I guess you heard it, didn't you? Broke loader, I am currently loading up some of your bullets you sent me, brother. I think I got to do a video. MCK's in the room. Kingpin, what's up?
Kingpin.
K24. Uncle John, what's happening, brother? West Covina Dodge. Russ Brumelo. There's Tread again. Alabama Reloader. We're working on that recipe, brother. Let's see. I think that's everybody that's made a comment. I said John's hand loading and GGW reloading, didn't I? Kingpin.
Battle Beam.
Butterbean.
Battle Beam's here.
I seen him.
Oh, well then tell him to settle down. Come on, Mario.
Easy. Down boy. Down boy.
All right, that takes us back to 8:21. So I'm sure I missed somebody, but I know James Pollard was out there earlier. He might have took off, but I'll say this: I'm trying. There's James Pollard. I'm working on my reading to get better. My wife is a teacher, and she's helping me with my phonics. So we got a few more showed up. We got PCC Kid, Red Raider Reloading, Tin Man, OCD Outdoors, Will Bulletman's in the room. John's hand loading, Big Al, what's up? Broke Loader, Red Raider, welcome in, brother. I know. What's the pressure on about PCC?
Jamie, if you mind if I say one quick thing about my trip, what was a huge, made me super happy and it was a great pleasure. I was sitting in the airport and a phone number came across my phone that I didn't recognize. And most of the time I don't answer those, but I figured, what the hell, I answered it and I'm glad I did. I had a chance to talk to Big Al. Big Al, I love you. Thank you so much. I respect you. You are the man, Big Al. Thank you for calling me.
Sizing 223 on the APP, yes or no? I saw Papa's Place have success with it. So I don't have an APP, Tin Man. I can't help you with that one.
Hey, Tin Man, I say go ahead and while you're doing it, eat pizza with pineapple while you're doing it.
You un-American man.
No, that makes it more American. We're adding America to pizza.
No, down with the APP and down with pineapple.
Cranky.
All right. Red Raider got a kneeler. What kneeler did you get, bud? And John's hand loading said he didn't think it was designed for resizing. I guess we're talking about.
If you look at the handle is plastic, it's a lightweight material that it's built out of. It's made for what it says it's made for, resizing or what do they call that? Not
Depriming?
Depriming and decrimping the primer pocket hole and fast production. It's a production plant for prepping brass. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. You probably won't have any problems with 223 just because of the actual size of the brass, the surface area. But I darn sure wouldn't try anything bigger than that.
Well, I was going to retract my statement about the APP, but not the pineapple pizza. I wouldn't do any bottleneck cartridges on that just for reasons of the wears out. I mean, I don't even have one, so I guess I'm not of authority, but I would stick to straight wall cases and stuff and, fast production pistol stuff. I don't know, but.
Well, look at Ocean's answer right there. He has one. He's been playing with them, and so has Andy. So I would watch out.
Yeah,
I'm sure it'll work, but
I think it's going to wear it out pretty quick, because you're putting a lot more pressure to get the job done,
Daniel, those are lofty goals, sir. My best to you. Uh-oh. Russ is talking. And, of course, Big Al. The ultimate wisdom of Mr. Allen.
3,782 miles. I'm just kidding. It's a lot more than that. It's probably like, I don't know, 12 or 13,000.
You see West Covina? There you go. I definitely trust that. If West Covina says it, then I wouldn't be afraid to try.
Whoa, Nelly.
Wow.
Wow is right.
15,000. Woo.
But didn't you snap a part off, West Covina? I thought I remember you snapped a part, but it might not have been its fault.
Hey, Pat, does that linkage on that lever and stuff look like it's taking a beating so far, or is everything the same as it was? Are you seeing any signs of wear, you guys?
Congrats, Red Raider. I've been looking at those. Nothing wears out the blue press.
Kool-Aid. I love I back the blue. I can tell you that. Well, since it won't let me show my camera, I'm going to finish cleaning some guns.
I was going to say, Kyle, your blue press was crying to me on the floor. It was just saying, clean me, use me, love me.
Oh, it got cleaned and used and loved 2 weekends ago. There was over 1,000 rounds loaded on that thing.
Okay, y'all, remind me to get back to this comment, but what I want to talk about first is Lever Guns 50's video about the 30-30. How many did anybody else on the panel see that particular?
No.
I listened to it on the way home last night.
That sounded really like you were really defeated.
I know. $275 for the annealer plus $25 for the extra wheels.
Man.
Anyway,
that sounds cheap to me. I thought it was like $500 for those. So
yeah,
maybe I'm wrong.
I didn't think that was that bad of a price, really.
I'm good. I can't do that. I won't. I'm sorry. I'll just take my time in the garage with a torch.
I got very lucky. Mr. Pollard made mine for me. I just ordered the parts from Amazon. He made it, and it works outstanding.
Beautiful.
And I think it was $25.
Willie, what are you doing? Salt or
No. It's just like the annealing machine. You put it in, but one case at a time. It goes around, turns the case, and drops in the water.
Oh.
I guess you don't watch my videos.
I haven't seen any of these videos that you so-called put out just lately because I'm not getting alerts from your channel anymore.
That would be YouTube.
Wait, you make videos, Willie?
I know. I make crappy videos.
Willie
That's
doesn't
what I make.
videos.
My videos are so crappy you can't leave a comment on them.
Here's the thing, man. I'll tell you this. It's been a long time, but it's been happening now for at least the last month and a half or so, maybe even 2 months. YouTube is messing with comments. YouTube is messing with links. They're messing with all kinds of stuff. So just pay attention. Pay attention to who you sub to. All that. Just if you haven't seen something for a while, double check. Go click and double check and make sure because they're screwing with it once again.
Go over and check them out.
It's not just one channels. It's all channels. It's everybody.
That's right, Mario.
They don't want free speech.
Mario, I don't make videos.
Yeah, I would think that it would be worth the money.
Yeah, that price, Jamie, I'd say, yeah. I thought they were over $500. That's what I thought.
Well, but I'd be kneeling the crap out of everything that I own, though, which I would be anyway. But yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all.
That's right, John's hand loading. I have no comments. I don't want no comments on my video.
No comments. No comments. No comment for you.
All right, so this is the bullet that Broke Loader sent me. Check that pretty thing out. That's Ford Light Blue. That is 175 grains of size down to 3.56.
And he does a fantastic job. Those bullets are beautiful.
And the weight is so consistent. I don't know how he does that. Maybe I need to get Broke Loader to give me some casting lessons. There you go. So that's what it looks like in a 350 Legend brass.
Nice.
That's a good round right there.
Yes, it is. I popped some out of mine. They shoot really good.
Boom.
Oh, Daniel.
Oh, never a dull moment with that, Daniel.
I know.
All right, so here we go. Here's a question for you guys, and here's the prize. So, should I do the prize first or the question first?
Get them all worked up.
Get them worked up.
So here's the prize. So what you guys can win if you get this right, and it's the first person to get it right, is a drop-down attachment for a competition holster. And this will fit in many different holsters.
Nice.
So, and the hardware will come with this. The hardware is on the way. I got it ordered. But you can win this. So, the first person with the right answer to this question.
44 Magnum.
Shut up. Kyle, shut up. That's all I got for you.
Tell your boy to settle down.
Now, here's the question. Last year, 2019, between Daniel, God is my judge, and Jamie, JH586.
Oh, God.
Number one, shut up and listen. Number one, who shot the most deer and who shot the biggest deer?
I got to go with Jamie.
Jamie shot the biggest, Daniel shot the most.
Does it take Glock magazines?
Back out your band.
Wow, this Vaqueros. Y'all got this thing nasty. Wow.
You got to put how many deer down too, right? Not just who did, but you got to put how many deer, right?
I want a number.
He did not say that. He did not say that.
I was clarifying, so we're good.
No, I did. Who exactly? That's exactly what I said.
No, you said who shot the most and who had the biggest.
Exactly. Number. A number, Kyle.
You didn't say a number.
I'm pretty sure it was pretty clear in the statement, but
okay, hang on. The previous play is under review.
That was a good one, Kyle.
It was this way all week, guys. Y'all missed it. Y'all should have been here. It was great.
Oh, it was great.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to go with Jamie. I'm only familiar with the one. I think Daniel got 3.
Hey, Tin Man, if it was Chuck Norris, it'd be all of it.
Which I'm not even including myself in this anyway.
No, I'm not in it either. So
I was just having fun.
Quit throwing out answers that may or may not be right or wrong.
The previous play is under review.
I know.
And Sir Scotsman ought to get ready for a 10-yard penalty because he did not say quantity or a number. He said who did this and who did that.
Implied, my friend, implied.
Oh, you're a Democrat.
There's a straight answer right there, Big Al. Is that correct?
You change the rules as you play.
I didn't change no rules.
Yeah, but you weren't very clear about it.
Hold on, we got Big Al out there with an answer. Hold on, let me double check.
Please hold. Where's my old ass T-shirt? This is bullshit.
and while he's checking, Andy, I no longer need the 147 grain bullet sent to me because that Scotsman gave me a lineman mold with handles, custom done that he did. He made them all up. So again, I am not worthy. 147 grain lineman 4 cavity mold with beautiful handles that he reconditioned himself. Oh, Vanna, can we say lineman? Lineman.
All right. God, what a beautiful revolver.
You're gonna have to send me that recipe, Red Raider.
I'll tell you, it's Insights Freedom 6.5 Creedmoor.
Oh, that's a shooter.
Beautiful.
That's
That
a
thing,
shooter right there, boy.
I'll tell you what, that bolt goes in like glass. Mark, did you have a chance to shoot it?
What?
Insights Freedom 6.5 Creedmoor?
I did not.
Oh, you missed it because that
I
thing,
did.
I kid you not, it feeds around. You don't even know you're feeding around it. It is just
Nice.
glass.
That's a Tika, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. And where you point, it hits. Jamie shot an awesome group with it.
He told me, he said, you keep shooting over the target. I'm like, no, I didn't. We get down there. All of them went through damn near the same hole.
That's
God,
awesome.
I'm a shooter.
I've had the chance to shoot a 6.5 in the one of the budget guns from Walmart, and all 3 holes were touching at 100 yards. So those guns are, man.
Yeah, he gave me a 5-round mag, and I was like, man, this thing is nice.
Yeah, it didn't even kick. I mean, I thought the 350 kicked harder in that 6.5. In
Yeah.
my eyes.
I think it did.
I know it did. I shot both of them extensively.
And you do have a fine 350 with that stainless steel barrel.
We went through some gunpowder, that's for sure. But fortunately, we smelted quite enough lead that we can be able to recoup our losses. Well, 45 long Colt's done. Now it's time to do the big boy 44.
Woo. Yeah, big bore 44.
Right.
You only give me 2 magnums.
We got a winner.
Oh, yeah.
Winner. Big Al. Congratulations, brother, Big Al.
All
Way to
right.
go, Big Al.
Good job, buddy.
I'll get this out to you as soon as the extra hardware shows up.
So
We'll get this out in the mail.
what was the answer?
Jamie with 3.
Jamie got 3. I thought you only sent me a picture of 1.
All right, hold on a minute. If you want to see that,
Was it Jamie, or was it Daniel with the biggest and Jamie with the most?
Nope. Daniel got 2. Jamie got 3.
I'm talking about
Hey.
the biggest.
Scotsman, he's got a comment down there for you.
There you go. Good
Damn,
job.
Big Al, you have a heart.
Good job, Al.
That's up to you, bro. You tell me yes or no. That's up to you. If you want to do that, here, I'll tell you what. You want to do that, Big Al? I got one coming to you, and I got another one I'll toss in just for that.
Wow.
Wow.
So you'll get one, and one goes to Val's fundraiser. So, guys, if you haven't jumped over and checked that out, again, I threw another link out there. Go check it out. I'll throw one of these in there. So you get a badass holster, badass gun, lots of ammo. There's all kinds of stuff. So
Way to go, Al.
you guys jump into that. Al, you got one of these coming, and I'll throw one in for that as well. So everyone wins.
Good job.
I really wish that my buddy would quit texting me while I'm on my live chat.
You asked for it. You got it.
That's okay. I'm going to send you an eagle shot, you and Scotsman.
We're supposed to keep that to ourselves in the after chat, man. So there's Miss Kitty. Welcome.
Welcome, Miss Kitty. Wish I could have met you in Georgia.
Well, she lives up in like Vermont or something, so
that don't matter. That don't matter. I still said I wish I could have met her.
Well, there you go, Big Al. Don't be bashful. Speak up. Let's hear it.
Oh, Lord.
I bet it's a Vaquero. Maybe a Henry lever gun.
Well, he says it'll shoot more than 45 long colt, so more than likely it's 45 long colt, 45 ACP, and probably 454 or something along those lines.
Probably a 45 Cazul, and you can actually shoot 45 long. Ooh, God, we put quite a few rounds through my Red Hawk, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We shot all of them and all the Georgia boys too. Oh goodness. Yeah, that patch was a little on the dirty side.
Cranky started talking.
Thank you, man. Sorry, I lost your address. I had it, but I lost it. So, Cranky, thank you.
I've got it. Matter of fact, it's behind me, I think.
Nope, I got it. I'll take care of it. Y'all gotta remember there's a lot more going on than what you see here. So my apologies if I forget something. You gotta just shoot me a reminder sometimes. Or if you got one of these guys' number, shoot them the reminder. They'll shoot me the reminder.
Yeah, we do stay in pretty close contact with each other. I'm not sure why, but we do.
As Scotsman's camera pans left, you see nothing but a bunch of little Post-it notes like covering the wall.
Hey,
there's only two things covering the wall, brother. You got the Scottish flag. Oh, look, I did it the right way too. And the American flag. That's all that covers my wall. That's it.
Oh, you better have one of my socks hung up on that wall, buddy.
No, I wear them on my feet. I got these two right here because I represent both my fucking countries.
I got you.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Big Al. We'll catch you next time.
Big Al leaving? Bye, Al. Love you, buddy.
Brother. He said he'll be back. Sorry. He said he'll be back.
Must be dinner time.
Yeah, he's just talking trigger. And Cranky, just think, brother, you just got that gun. Wait till you got 1,000 rounds through it and think about what that double action trigger pull is going to feel like. That'd be cool, man.
I've accomplished quite a bit tonight during this live chat.
And Miss Vanessa, if you've got some rounds through that thing, I would imagine that it is beautiful. But-
Don't worry, Jamie. I got my nice stainless steel Red Hawk all oiled up, and she's good and clean and ready to rock.
Well, I can't argue with that Red Hawk and 44 Magnum, but I gotta say there's a certain allure to a Smith and Wesson
Well, then,
that to me, and I think it's the elegance, the deep bluing of the metal, and that single action trigger pull is just so crisp. And
yeah. Well, you got to also admit, I didn't get a blued firearm. I wanted a stainless steel one to match my rifle.
I understand that.
As a matter of fact,
if you're out there and you've never shot an old school Smith and Wesson, you don't know what you're missing.
you really don't. I've tried to buy Jamie several times, and he won't turn loose.
Between the double action and the single action, you will be amazed. It may even bring you to tears. It may. It will definitely make you smile. That's for sure.
Yep. And old, like my buddy's got like a 84 model Ruger Security 6 with a 6-inch barrel. And that is a sweet shooting 357. First time I pulled the trigger on it, I said, "How much?" And he goes, "It's not for sale." I said, "Everything's for sale." And hell, this was 20 years ago when I met him. And I said, "No, how much?" I said, you're not leaving this campsite with this firearm. You know that, right? He goes, "I'm pretty sure I am because it's not for sale." He goes, "All right, $14,000. And I went, "Yeah, hell, you can keep it." It is that good of a shooter. I really enjoyed it.
Yep. Edwards out there said the old Colts are nice too. The old Colts are, however, if you look at the bluing, and I know Jamie's going to agree with me here, if you look at the bluing of a Colt versus a Smith, the bluing is darker, crisper, cleaner on an old Smith versus an old Colt.
Yeah,
Is an old Smith nice? Absolutely, 110%. It's nice, but it's not the same kind of grade as a Smith and Wesson.
The Smiths have beautiful, beautiful bluing on them. What's 29-3?
It's the score of the Falcons game before they started the comeback. It's a model. It's a 44 Magnum, and what year would you guess Scotsman 29-3 would be?
Late 70s, early 80s. You're looking at 78, 79, somewhere in there, going in the early 80s.
So lead mining 44, I'm sure that trigger is sweet.
Jamie
If you want to send me an email with the serial number, I can give you pretty much exact date, but I'm going to say 78, 79, somewhere in there. But you want to shoot me an email, I'll be happy to look it up for you.
Oh, he already knows. 1979.
I was close. 78, 79. I think I was close.
Let's see. 1979, I was a junior in high school, and they wasn't a. Never mind. Well,
you old bastard.
I'll stay with my Dan Wesson 15BH-2 from 1978. You're talking about
what is it?
You're talking about a gun that's right on the same par, Andy. Maybe a little bit. Well, it's a little bit bigger, a little bit higher class of. No, 29.
Where's your bone? Come on.
Maybe a little bit more elegant in the Dan Wesson version.
It's different. Well, the Dan Wesson version is slightly different because of how the ejector is. That's really the biggest difference, the ejector system, how it works on the Dan Wesson versus Smith & Wesson. Honestly, the rest of it's pretty dang freaking close. I will say the Smith is probably smoother all around, but that's just me.
So, yes, GGW Model 29 is the Dirty Harry gun. All right, we need to change the subject because we're getting the Ruger fans all butt hurt. So,
All right. Well, I don't care about Ruger fans, but regardless, we'll change the subject.
I wouldn't say that any Ruger fans are butthurt, but I mean, because
You're in the wrong chat if you're a Ruger fan, but regardless, we'll move on. Has anyone ordered any bullets, primers, powder, or anything of the such? I actually ordered 600 rounds today, and actually for a decent price. So I got some Hardy match bullets coming for the 6.5 Creedmoor, and I have some Sierra match bullets coming for the Creedmoor. And they were fairly priced, so I picked them up. So I'll see them probably in about 2 weeks.
yeah, I've been looking at prices and stuff, and it's just getting ignorant, man. I mean, they're wanting 70, 80 bucks for a box of primers. Get out of here.
at one of my local gun stores, I found all the primers you would need today. They had probably 2 or 3 cases of small pistol primers, small rifle primers, large rifle primers, large pistol primers, Magnum large rifle and large pistol primers, and they kept them today. So
Well, I'm sending you enough money for 1,000 small pistol.
That was pretty hard for me to find here as well, but Scotsman came bearing gifts, so now I can load plenty of ammo for Angels 38 Smith and Wesson. Matter of fact, I'll quit typing this. Ocean, I hopped on the Smith and Wesson bandwagon because I got it at a hell of a price. I've got a Colt 32, a Ruger 44, a Taurus 44, and now a Smith & Wesson 38. And I kind of like that 38, but it's only got like a 2-inch barrel. I mean, it's meant for one thing and one thing only. It's an ankle gun.
Now, of course, you had to go to that gun store with the primers when we're all gone. See, he hid that from us, guys. You see that, the panel? He hid it from us. I love you, Jamie. I'm just messing with you. I ran out of money anyways.
Jamie, if you want me to hit up, what is it, City Pawn or whatever over here, that store where we all went the other day or like a month ago?
I called him while I was down there, man.
He's dry.
Yeah. Let's talk about this for a second. Before I get to that, 1 second. Let's go back up here because this was on subject. Small Magnum pistol for small pistol primers. That in a pinch, that'll do, John.
Well, ain't gonna hurt you any. You'll have to adjust the charge a hair, but ain't gonna hurt you none.
Yeah,
We've
talked about that several times on this chat. I haven't seen between rifle or pistol a huge difference in trajectory or even velocity. I haven't seen any huge change with either one. I don't know what kind of stuff they got going, but I used Magnum shotgun and birdshot, and works fine.
Well, the reason I left those primers is because they were Winchester, my preferred brand, but they were $69.99.
Hell no, they can keep that shit. I mean,
Wow.
I'm sorry. That is a little bit out of my price range, seeing as how they're half that price normally. But thank you.
They had shotgun primers for $59.99.
Nope, I'm golden. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
I did the most shooting I'm gonna do till primers come back down this
Right.
past week.
Alabama Reloader. I've tried the Lee and Lyman hand primers, and the RCBS has been the best so far. I have a Frankfurt Arsenal hand primer, and once I got it and got it broke in a little bit, I've not had the need to try anything else. That was the first hand primer that I bought, and
yeah, Worm loves his. He's actually got an RCBS, and it's in his toolbox up in the wormhole, which is his garage, loading room, whatever, where he keeps his lawnmower and stuff, table saws. He tried the RCBS and he said it was good, but then he got a deal on this Frankfurt Arsenal, and he really liked it.
I'm going to tell you right now, the Frankfurt Arsenal is probably the best on the market for the price. You can't beat it. I've been impressed with it. I've had no issues whatsoever. Comes with everything you need. So, honestly, I mean, if you take your time and look and spend just a little bit extra time, you'll find it on a deal.
So it's Scotsman and Worm approved.
I did not pay full price. I'm pretty sure Jamie probably didn't pay full price either. You got to take your time, look for it, and you'll find it on a deal. Don't pay full price.
If it's Scotsman, Worm, and Jamie approved, it's got to be good for everybody.
Scotsman, is there a model number, or is that just what they have?
That's all they have. It's just one.
Good enough.
Yeah, there's only one of them. There's not different models or versions of them. Just the one.
There you go, people. All right.
I have the old Lee and the new Lee. The new Lee sucks. The old Lee, to me, works perfectly fine. Does everything I need it to do.
I think I paid $60 for mine. Honestly, not a bad deal considering. I have bought some other things from Frankfurt Arsenal that were not good, and upcoming video. I'm not gonna do it right now. Some other things that were not good from Frankfurt Arsenal, but I will tell you right now, the hand primer system from Frankfurt Arsenal is top notch on the freaking money. I wouldn't hesitate to buy it whatsoever.
And I would not Frankfurt Arsenal. My buddy's got the case prep center that has the built-in trimmer and everything. Man, that thing it's awesome. I actually said, can I borrow that for the weekend? And I trimmed like 600 308 cases, and it didn't take no time at all. And I might have had a half a thousandth variance on each one of them. And I was like, where'd you get that? And he's like, I just ordered it online. How much was it? Crap. I love my Lime case prep center. I love it, but it doesn't have a built-in trimmer. The Frankfurt Arsenal does.
And trust me, I'm not knocking Frankfurt Arsenal one bit. It's just there's certain things they did good, certain things they don't do good.
Right, right. I have had problems with I've had just a couple of issues, and I'm not sure that it was me using the wrong stuff or, just.
Well, you guys will see a video from this. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to bet you about it and whine about it right now, but you'll see a video coming from this right here. I have issues with this, and you'll know why soon.
Okay.
You can see where this one adjusts right here. And Alabama, I turn it all the way up and leave it alone. I don't want, when I go to fire that round, I don't want the firing pin to have to mash the primer all the way in. I'm just going to seat it all the way down and run with it.
Hey,
Well, yeah,
Jamie, was
that's
that
what it's supposed to be. I had problems with my Dylan not seating the primer all the way in, and it was because of the adjustment that I made to the press. It wasn't the press's fault at all. I was at a range and I was shooting 45, and like every one out of every 5 rounds wouldn't go off. I'm like, what's going on? I went in there and talked to the guy that runs the place. I said, you're a reloader. Let me ask you this. I'm having a problem. And he grabs my shell with a little dimple in it, and he goes, "You loading on a Dillon?" Yeah. He goes, "Run your shell plate down a little bit further. It's not seating the primer." And I'm like, really? And so all the ones that didn't go off that I was just throwing away as dangerous, I went back, ran them back through after I lowered the shell plate. Just a little bit. He said like 1/8 of a turn is all you need to do. Every one of them went off. So everybody's got their issues. You got to work through it, adapt, and overcome.
Hey, Jamie, does that Frankfurt Arsenal have proprietary shell holders, or will it fit the leaf for anybody that might be upgrading?
It's proprietary. I'm going to show you what comes with it.
Does it come with a kit, or are they separate?
It's a kit.
Okay. Okay, good.
It comes with a bunch of shell holders and then a large and a small priming tools.
That's
And
all.
this is the tray. But let me show you something really cool about this. You can take this off if you say you got, like I got 4 small rifle primers in there. I try not to touch my primers, but say I wanted to do some large rifle, and I saw out there where somebody said they don't like Jerry said he don't like the Lee fold over things. I think I got him. Yeah, but let me show you. This is one of them, the Lee triangles.
Right.
And you open that sucker up and see how it turns into a square, and then you can just put your little box of primers on there, and then shake them up. It's got the little things, get them all in the right order, and you just fold it up, put it on lock. Take your Frankfurt Arsenal priming tool and slide that baby right in there.
That's nice.
That is cool that they kind of went universal on that.
Well, I hope that'll help somebody. I hope it ain't just me that's the only one that thinks that's neat. But
what's the price range of that kit, Jamie?
If y'all keep talking, I will go see if I can find one right now. I think I remember about what I paid for mine.
They're not stupid for what they do. I mean, like Worm and Willie both will just sit there in front of the TV and prime 1,000 cases.
Yep.
And
that's I enjoy it. I just sit right next to my wife. She's watching TV, jaw jacking about a show, whatever, and I'm just rounding up case after case after case.
So is this the old one or the new one?
It says new right there on the box.
I know that.
Let me take a look at it.
It's an older gun shop, so I just wanted to see.
That's the new one.
Okay.
See that white clear piece of plastic right there on top? Yeah. Sometimes that gives you problems where the spring's gonna get bound up and boom, shoot a primer across the room.
What spring?
Let me get mine out. I got it right here.
I got the other one.
Or it's a plastic lever. Let me take a look. Maybe it's a plastic lever. Nope, mine has a spring. There's a spring right in the back, right there. It comes up and pushes that primer up in it, and sometimes it shoots it like a rocket right out of it.
I've never had that problem, but I understand.
So I use this as a brace for my keyboard now. It works. Don't get me wrong, it works. It's just I prefer the old one because the old one, I can sit here, have it in my hand and squeeze it like that, and I don't have to worry about those stupid where I got to do it like they want, because you got the finger grooves on the one side. It sucks. I don't like the finger grooves.
Yep. That's what everybody's saying. $70, Amazon, Midway.
Okay.
I don't even have a hand priming tool. I do all of my priming on a press, which may fix a lot of my problems with the Lee Loadmaster.
Now, I was going to talk a little bit about this one here, the new one. I have had an upgrade for the small pistol. You know, you can change out the head on these.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty simple to do and everything like that. Well, the lifter on the small was of a different material. Sorry, on this side.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like an accordion or like a zigzag pattern of plastic. It broke within the first few days, but they replaced it immediately. But the situation I'm facing now, and it hasn't failed yet, but there's a lot of slack. There's a lot of slop in the, oh crap, I'm dropping stuff.
Elvis.
It wouldn't be a video without dropping stuff, right? So the problem I'm having is the slack that's starting to show up on it. It'll wiggle. You can see the top coming in and out.
Oh, yeah.
It'll sway back and forth a little bit. And sometimes I'll have to fidget with it and line it up a little better. But other than that, it will still see the primer. I just got to play with it for a second. So I might be looking to upgrade. So we'll have to see what we can do.
I know PC loves his RCBS and Jamie loves his Frankfurt. You know, I don't have either one, so I can't throw my input on it. So
yeah, I ain't got no sense in this dog either. So
good night, Daniel.
Good night, Daniel.
Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah, Reloader 762 makes a good point. Like I say, I have no dog in this race. I can't tell you one way or the other. I know that if you put the small primers in a Dillon large primer magazine, you will run into some issues with them flipping over and when they're getting fed. But it didn't take me long to figure out we were loading 9mm instead of 45, so I changed the mag. My buddy was over here loading, and I was like, yeah, something's not right because it doesn't normally do this. But so we figured out what was going on. I'm like, dude, you need this one that has SM wrote on it.
Yeah, so I have the RCBS bench primer, but it's an older one. I got to call them and upgrade some parts on it, but it's pretty cool too. Sorry, Jamie, I didn't interrupt you.
Signal Soldier 31, you're the second comment. I think it was PCC or somebody like that also said they used the RCBS bench primer, and that's what they like the best. I've seen videos about that. I think it was Fortune Cookie, but I'm not sure.
Good old Fortune Cookie.
I use the Lee bench primer, and it works pretty good. I've done thousands of cartridges on it with no problems.
Echo, you need to drive up here. And the main reason is to get this box of lead that we smelted down over the last week and move it for me.
You need to box up all that zinc and a bunch of lead to send to me.
Now, I'm trying to figure out what size box I need. Willie's got a mountain of zinc sitting right over here. And like I was telling them earlier, Willie, before you got on, there's still a bunch of zinc in the back seat of my car where the box split open when I picked it up.
Uncle Jim. Yes, sir.
you could be a real man like Uncle Jim and just push them suckers in with his thumbs.
You sure she's using his thumb?
Oh,
That's what he said.
well,
I love
he may be
Jim.
using his thumb, but he's thinking happy thoughts when he does it.
Woohoo!
Hey, Uncle Jim, how you doing, buddy? Uncle Jim, I went through exactly what you went through a couple of months ago. All kinds of right before everybody shows up, my water heater takes a crap. And so there's water everywhere, right? And it's everything that me and my buddy can do to we switch over. I went with a tankless water heater and all this, and I'm trying to get the other water heater. I open the valve on the bottom with a water hose run out, and it doesn't flow. Like son of a, So I get the refrigerator hand trucks, and I'm trying to haul this water heater with, I don't know, 60, 80 gallons of water in it through the basement out the door. I finally just get to the door and just kick it. I don't know if any of y'all saw that, but right outside the basement door is a damn like 60 or 80 gallon water heater. But yeah, everybody showed up and I said, I'm sorry, the house is a goddamn disaster, but I've had problems. And,
Watch the GDs.
I was taking 3-minute showers. You get wet, you soap up, you rinse off, and you dry off. If there's still soap in your hair, there's still soap in your hair when you get to work. God almighty, it was cold.
Y'all giving me a workout tonight.
What, posting comments?
No.
Oh, tankless is awesome.
Yeah, man.
And you can get a jam up tankless off of Amazon for about $350. Uncle Jim. I was really impressed with it. The only bad comment I found on this one is when you turn the water on, your electric meter, if you still have the old spin style, wants to fly off the house. But all the other comments are saying it saves about 60% on electricity because you're not having to keep a 60 or 80 or 100 gallon tank hot. So
there you go, Red Raider.
Sorry, I'm making noise.
What y'all think?
I love my SIG 220. Any SIG's a good SIG.
Any Colt's a good Colt.
They have, he says, P229, P226, P220. Yeah, that's pretty, man.
That is a pretty pistol.
Look good, yeah.
So Andy's using the Lee Bench Prime. Ocean's using the RCBS Bench Prime. And Cranky said he used to like the Frankfurt Arsenal hand primer, but he had too many primers going wonky. And then I used to use that Lee safety prime on my Lee 4-hole turret press. And I could about every third or fourth one would go shooting across the room and bouncing off the floor. And that's when I bought, I got tired of that. And I bought that Frankfurt Arsenal hand primer. And then next thing I know, Georgia Boy 44 is doing a video.
Oh yeah, this sucker takes 2 40-amp breakers to get it done.
Oh yeah, let me tell Scotsman, get yourself back up here.
Oh no, Jerry, mine doesn't. I got a bigger one than I needed. For $150 more, I went with the 18 kilovolt. I know that sounds weird. Instead of the 11 kilovolt, and I can run 3 full bore hot water faucets and my shower and never run out of hot water. Of course, my electric bill is going to be stupid if I do that, but it's just me living in the house, so it ain't that big a deal. I just want to make sure that it would make the water warm.
And it did.
Yep, everybody on the panel right here, except for Echo, has had a shower in it.
Well, Jamie hasn't.
So, Alabama Reloader, we're liking you better and better, bud. We're CZ fans around here.
Alabama Reloader. Hang on. Stand by.
You just
Stand
gave
by.
some points with the crazy domesticated foreigner. That's what we need to change your name to.
Glocks rule.
Right there, brother. Right there. That's how it goes.
Now,
What is
I'm
that,
not
a
saying
super
you're-
soaker?
I'm not saying your CZs were faulty in any ways, but I like shooting them. Don't get me wrong, but I'll stick with my Glock. Shot Chico's Glock, no problem, no foul ups. Even with that big old monster magazine on it, shot perfect.
No, that's on the TV, baby. Ain't nobody. No.
You
she
need to put
she
peanut butter on
hears
her
Willie,
toy.
Willie, we still love you. It's okay.
she hears
I
Jamie's
understand.
dog and she's out running.
Oh, and I had to give it up to Jamie. His dogs broke my heart. Don't get me wrong, Kyle, I love Blue, but Minnie and Maxie were right there.
I understand. I saw the pictures.
Did you get to meet Rigby?
No, I did not, but I'm glad Rigby loved my stuffed animal I got her. Jamie sent me the video. Made my wife smile.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I wish we could all have met Rigby. Unfortunately, we didn't.
Yeah. Then she looked at me and said, "What'd you buy for Wyatt?" Nothing. There was no boy toys.
You got him a hat for the balcony? Put a hat on him.
Say again, Scotsman?
Is it other than the ones that you showed back up with?
Yes.
But those are man toys, not boy toys.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be shipping the money to Jamie to send me my other boy toys.
Oh Lord, what did you do?
You know, my powder. Gotta legally ship it to California.
I wonder if we can. Do they have a really big flat rate box we can ship everything in?
Oh, it'll be
and
too
let me
expensive.
tell you guys. Let me tell you guys, all you guys in the side chat. You know, Willie's a big dog guy, and he recently had a loss in his family. I don't know how recent it was, probably a year and a half ago, maybe.
Oh, Cha-Cha? Yeah.
He shows up with his toiletry bag, you know, toothpaste, toothbrush, you know, blah, 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 whatever. The bathroom bag. And he leaves it in my basement bathroom. And I happen to walk in there and I go, oh, man, this is Willie's. And, of course, part of my mind's going, how do you know? I said, because that's chowder. That's chow chow. Right on it.
Right when I got to the airport, I said, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'll send you your chow chow bag.
Yes, Tim, man, I did get an 8-pound Glorious of 1680, which I've never shot, and I hope I like. If not, I'm going to have to drive over to Tred's house and shoot him in the knee.
No, 16.
And maybe Uncle Jim, too, since they both said it's the best powder for the 300 black, and I'm hopefully going to use it in other things. So,
yeah, 1680 is a great powder. I just never bought it until the Three Amigos 300 video. I don't have a problem with it at all. It's just my little 8-inch barrel loves little gun and those 230 grain bullets.
Which you did not let us see you shoot the small hole. You keep saying you left it inside. I want.
Actually, it was in the back of the car.
No, it's on your kitchen table.
No, it's not. It's in the back of the car.
When I came, I'm sorry. When we came back from the last day of shooting, it was still on your kitchen table.
Well, well, it might have been on the dining room table because I was showing it to Jamie.
There you go. Go ahead, Jamie.
You guys are selling me on these tankless water heaters. Next time mine goes out, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I love it. There's no reason to flood your basement or wherever yours is. Because I'm telling you, I got a lot of work to do.
Alabama Reloader, I definitely don't need any more powder right now to swap around, but I will keep that in mind.
What did he say? Ramshot Enforcer. I've never played with that.
I've never played with it, but I've seen it. I'll show y'all what I got to play with. I got
I'm gonna play with that Shooter's World Blackout.
Winchester 231.
Love it.
I've never played with that. And then I got some Shooter's World Precision Rifle.
I hadn't played with that. I got Shooter's World Blackout. Remember, me and you went to the gun show and I bought it.
Yeah, I've always loved
the same time you bought that.
Love the 231.
The other day. And Tin Man, because of you and your recommendations, I bought myself a powder trickler, RCBS.
That's a good one, Jamie. You'll like it. I got that one.
Yeah, it's nice and heavy.
Does it have the lead on the bottom?
No, it's hollow, but it's very heavy.
I'll give you a suggestion that
oh yeah, hold on a minute.
Torzak's gave.
Yep, please hold. He ain't through digging through the box.
Yeah. Look at that.
If you get your lead pot hot, fill that bottom of that full, make like a little ingot, and then epoxy it in, it'll never fall over.
He doesn't need to. He's got the lead insert for the bottom of it.
Oh, okay. I don't have that.
Heck of a weight.
That's good.
Yeah, I just opened it up, guys. So anyway,
it's nice to have a good trickler.
And Jerry, I have to contradict you. I got the tankless water heater off of Amazon for $349 instead of $680. To replace with an exact replacement, it was like $680 from Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever.
Oh, there's Rigby with it. Do you love it, Rigby? You like your unicorn? You're welcome. You're so welcome, Mama.
Everybody can see it.
That's awesome.
Your papa was telling me not to buy it, and I had to buy it for you, Rigby.
Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Friendly Willie. I keep refilling Baloo's little bone with peanut butter, and she keeps tearing that thing up.
Is it salmon, Cranky?
I'm glad you like it, Rigby.
All right.
Oh, that's just cute. That's the cutest thing I've seen in a minute. I love it.
I was hoping to meet you.
Tell them what happened when you got out of school today.
I got out of school and I liked it.
You liked it?
Mm-hmm.
What about who picked you up today? Did that freak you out? Your mama wasn't there, was she?
No, you picked me up.
Did that freak you out?
No.
No.
Were you excited to see Papa?
That's my pawpaw. Look, there's Scotsman. Don't play with the bullets.
No, play with bullets. Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah,
She
until
can
she
play
sneaks
with
home
them,
from
but
school.
she loses them.
Yeah, don't lose them. You can play with them, but don't lose them.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, most of the guys out there saying you need natural gas,
There's
but
no.
Sing, Rigby, sing.
it's late.
I can't do that.
Yeah, you can. You were just singing. Can you sing your ABCs?
No.
Why not?
Here's all you need to say right here. Just say this.
Just say I work alone.
Just say this right here.
I work alone.
Tell Papa you want ice cream.
Are you firing Pawpaw?
No.
Yeah, you are. You're saying you work alone.
I work alone.
Work alone.
I work alone.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I just got fired off of our live stream. So next Friday night, Rigby will be hosting.
All right.
And apparently she will have no guest because she works alone. But anyway, seriously, I thank God for all of y'all. So thank you for being here.
No, thank you.
And I'm going to see if I can get her to go see her Mimi. And y'all carry on. Let me take care of her. I'll be right back.
Take care of business.
Absolutely.
Bud. We got it.
She's so cute.
She is.
Jamie's like, you guys carry on. I'll pick the topic. Did you guys do you remember that joke where it was like Saturday Night Live or one of them, and it was like the old Jewish lady smoking a cigarette with all her friends, and she was basically, she's like, the phone is ringing, she's like, relax, I'll get it. She's like,
was it like Gilda Radner or
yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. And he goes, you guys discuss it amongst yourselves. I'll pick the topic.
Yeah, that was crazy.
God, that was from the 70s, man.
Yeah, dude, that's
Talk
where
amongst
that's
yourself.
where I'm from.
You're showing our age.
That's okay.
Oh man. But yeah, I like the way that let's see, where is it? Uncle John said, finally, oh good, a pro hosting. Oh Lord. Yeah, Pat, you ain't wrong. Boy, Chico puts Carter to work, man. He was he was working his little butt off. When we went shooting on what day? I lost track of days because I had too many weekends. I'd work a day, have a weekend, work a day, have a weekend, work a day, and
Wednesday we shot. Wednesday.
Was it Wednesday? Okay, yeah, because I worked 2 days and then now I have a weekend. Everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. It'll be fine. Carter was working on Thursday.
What are you talking about? Me and Scott were picking up all the brass at first.
Well, Carter was pissed at you because you started picking everything up first.
Hey, then these guys didn't know to check the trash can at a shooting range for loaded brass. Pulled a full box or 19 out of a box of 270. Always look in the trash. Once fired. People throw them away all the time in the trash. Just take a look. Don't hurt.
We got there, and about 8 minutes later, Willie comes up with a box of rim locks. He goes, "Hey, they threw that shit away." So me and Jamie halved it.
Then I definitely had the sticker on my luggage that they went through it because I forgot I had all the rifle brass in my suitcase. So they freaked out about that.
Well, then they can get over it. If not, they can
That's
get
what
over it.
they did. And the 45 brass you gave me, they went through every single bag looking for a live animal. I'm like, go ahead. Don't bother me none. I'm way early.
I got nothing but time.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, they're right here. They wrapped them up in tape.
And he's like, you guys apparently missed the 2 sticks of dynamite.
Exactly. They wrapped them up in tape.
Chico and Scotsman scored on that because all the bullets that I brought back in my pocket went to Chico, and then Carter picking up all that 9mm brass that guy shot, and with Scott picking up everything from before we even started shooting. They ended up, they got a glory hole of brass.
If I'd have known the rounds were just back there in the dirt, I would have ran back there too, picking up lead.
I told Chico, I said, get back up there on that berm. I said, man, there's 45-70 rounds just sitting here. Just pick them up, put them in your pocket. I came back with 10, 15 pounds of lead every trip I went down there.
I'd be out there at night with a sifter and a shovel and a light on my forehead.
That's what Chico was saying. We need to come here on Sunday since it's closed. I'm like, I ain't driving all the way up here and then having to walk a mile and a half because they're going to close and lock the gate, walk a mile and a half with empty buckets, and then walk a mile and a half with full buckets. I ain't doing that.
It's called a dolly.
Excuse me, Willie. I still got 2 buckets of wheel weights in the front yard. You obviously didn't see those.
You do. We don't. And this one says, let's sort lead. So I sort a whole 5-gallon bucket while he's barely sorting his little bucket. I finished a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, I would say you want to see my bucket, but every time I click on my camera,
Willie did a 5-gallon bucket, and Kyle did one of those little kids sandcastle buckets.
Exactly.
No, there's an 1/8 inch left in the bottom of this bucket, and it's one of those 5-gallon water buckets.
Sure.
You got a mountain of zinc over here. Shut up.
Then, we'll see if it ever gets here. Then poor Mark and me had to run around to try to find the right freaking gas hose to turn his burner on.
Oh no, the burner worked great for frying fish, but it wouldn't get hot enough to melt lead. Oh, and you know what I found on the table over here?
No idea.
Another adjustable regulator. I think it came in the same kit. I just I didn't open the kit. I think Angel put the kit together and said, here, this is what you need. Because we've made egg rolls and all kinds of stuff on that turkey fryer that she bought that kit a couple of months ago. And after we got done, I noticed there's a fitting over here. And I'm like, what is that? That looks like a propane hose fitting. And then I turned around and looked back next to my, and you should have seen this, my casting pot, not Jamie's, which was on the other table. We did a lot of casting. We cast a lot of bullets.
Well, if it wasn't because of Mark, we wouldn't have had the lead to do anything. So thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I do appreciate everything that happened here, and we had a great time too, though.
Yes, we did.
But there's an adjustable regulator laying right next to my casting pot, and isn't that what me and you went out looking for? We went
and bought an adjustable regulator, and then we couldn't find the hose to fit it. So Mark found the hose to fit it. Did you buy a regulator too?
The whole thing came as a kit.
Oh,
okay, that's why you had this.
Okay, I thought the adjustable one came in the kit that Angel bought.
No, it had its own adjustable. The braided hose came as a kit for a turkey fryer, and it was a lot better than the 2 or 3 pound for the
Does anybody need an adjustable regulator for?
Well, you can return it and send that money to Mark because that wasn't cheap.
No, I can't return it because we used the hose and the fittings and all that.
No,
stuff.
not the
money.
turkey fryer.
No money,
other
but
one.
if you ain't going to use it, Kyle, I'll take it for my forge.
Okay, all right, 10-4. Yeah, I've got one that obviously works. I'll throw it in the box. Did you leave anything here that we know about yet?
No, but I got a few packages to send out.
It'll get there.
Okay.
It'll get. I'll send you that one if you want to use it for your forge. Yes, use it for your forge and forge me a knife.
Hey, Hitting Steel, how you doing, sir?
Good evening, Steel. Welcome in.
Absolutely. Good evening.
So, what are your thoughts on?
Would you quit?
Go ahead, Jamie.
What are our thoughts on Hodgdon's recent acquisition of Ramshot, Accurate, and Buckhorn? I tell you one thing. I hope that it makes those Western powders more obtainable here on the East Coast, on the eastern side of the country.
I agree. I hope it becomes more available. I just don't like having all our eggs in one basket, if that makes any sense.
And
that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, they did, Tin Man.
Well, they bought the other two. They're all one now. They're all one.
Yeah, they bought a Lion and
Accurate,
yeah.
And just having them all in one basket, it's a little scary in case any kind of regulatory type thing comes down. It's one company to hammer. It's not several.
Maybe you should have bought an 8-pound jug.
I agree with that, John.
Amen.
Yeah, they're going to be independent. They'll own the company, but they're going to run it with the same people and maybe change a couple of things, but it will be a
exactly. It creates a monopoly. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the monopoly. It's if the powers that be come down and want to throw regulations, they're only going after one company, not two or three or whatever, blah, blah. I don't know a lot about it, but
I think everybody needs to buy an 8-pound jug of powder.
We lost Echo.
He'll be back, I hope.
What are our thoughts of ACB replacing Ginsburg? We don't talk about politics on this channel, sir. We all have the same thought, but would you stop?
Wanted to share a little bit about my load for Accurate number 7 while we're talking about powder.
I love number 7. Love it.
Scotsman and Chico had great groups in their CZs with that load. 124 grain Acme, and if anybody wants the numbers, I'll let you know offline. But it was a real consistent groups with those two guns, better than what's in my gun. So it must be the twist rate on those barrels. Really,
well, the funny thing is, everybody knocks Accurate number 7. Oh, it's just not worth nothing. It's too slow burning and
no.
blah 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 blah.
Now it takes a lot of powder, but you can get more loads out of another powder.
When I could get, I started reloading in the powder shortage. You couldn't find it, and my buddy called me and said, "Hey, I got a 7-pound, which was kind of weird. Got a 7-pound of Accurate number 7." I said, "I'll be there in a minute. Sit it behind the counter." And I left work and went over and picked it up. And that's when I started loading my 45s, my 40s, my 9s. I was loading everything with it. And it was great. It worked for everything. And I was like, this is a very underrated powder because nobody's talking about it. But yeah, Accurate number 7 is amazing. It works better with heavier bullets, but
yeah, it was a real good load. So if anybody wants that, get a hold of me somehow, and we'll talk about it.
What cartridge is this? Thanks, Will.
It's the 9mm. Scotsman and Chico shot it in their CZs, and their grapes were just touching each other, so
Hold on, man. I think I got some of that. Let me check and see.
I think I gave you a baggie of it.
I think it's because the barrel or the rifling or something to do, because I can't get that good of a group out of my pistol.
It's fantastic. What are you shooting it out of?
Mine is the Taurus. I have my Keltec. It's a 16-inch barrel, and then my old military surplus Zastava M88. But I haven't done much rest shooting. If I do a rest with it, I'll be able to tell you more about it.
It works good out of shorter barrels. What caliber are you shooting?
9.
Okay.
124 grain Acme bullet was the ones I had the loads in. I got a whole 30 cal can full of it.
Yeah, it worked great with me with 230 grain just Lee Tumbleweed.
Oh, for the 45, good to know. Good to know.
For the 40, oh yeah, oh man, that's an awesome powder. I don't use tight group for those.
No, Jamie, it's accurate number 7. Accurate number 7.
Okay, this is reloader 7.
Gotcha. Accurate number 7.
That's totally different.
Yep. No bad no.
Smokeless small rifle powder, small caliber varmint loads, meters consistently, great for 45-70. Well, you just said it was a small caliber varmint load.
That is a rifle powder. Reloader number 7 is a very popular rifle powder. Accurate number 7 is a not so popular, which is the only way I was able to get it, pistol powder. So it's a little bit hotter.
I'm sorry, hang on, Kyle. Mario, if you can, I would spend the money and buy the Dillon powder dispenser. It's not going to leak on you. It's going to work great. And Echo said his internet dropped. He won't be able to come back on. Possibly. He might be able to, but doubt it. What's your guys' point?
Yeah, Mario, if you're running a Lee powder measure, I actually made a video on how to make it, or if you want to run a Dillon powder measure on a Lee press, I made a video on how to make it work. And Willie watched it, and I sent him a Dillon powder measure, and he loves it.
Works great. No leaky.
I also got this.
I've heard of that. Never tried it.
I don't think I have any rifles that can use it, though. It's for that big stuff.
I was actually kind of disappointed with our whole, meetup here. Everybody was sitting here, and I was like, I got all kinds of powders in the gun safe. What do y'all want to play with? Let's do it. And everybody want to play with a dog and eat food. Yeah, it happens.
No, hang on.
We did
loaded ammo.
I'll give you that.
There was rounds loaded.
Yeah, I was about to say, we did load some ammo. I'll give you that.
Okay, Mario, about your question with the Lee Perfect Powder Measure. If you will use that, if you'll use your stick powders in that, it is one of the better powder measures for those stick powders, because it has that elastomer on the cutter.
Yeah, if you got a small powder flake like Power Pistol is, I don't recommend the Lee for that, but the Dillon is perfect every time. I actually have not found a powder that the Lee is not perfect every time once you get it set up.
Okay.
Wait a minute. The Dillon is not perfect every time once you get it set up, but you have to do a little extra stuff to make
it. Let Jamie talk.
Yes, dear.
We're talking about bench powder measures. We're not talking about on the press, because he's talking about the Lee perfect powder measure. So if you're using the thing off press and you're leaking fine ball powders like 6-shooter. Yeah, mine poured all over the place. If you're looking for something that'll work really good on those fine ball powders, I agree with Uncle Jim. Me and him both did videos on it. It's the Lyman Brass Smith. It does not leak at all.
Excellent press. Yeah.
I have the Redding, so that's why I didn't buy the Lyman. It's exactly a copy of the Redding. Lyman's a copy of the Redding, basically, in my eyes. It looks exactly the same.
Yeah. The Crazy Scotsman used my Lyman Smith for his 30-30s, and he said, "Man, this sucker is great." No, yeah, works great.
Sorry, Mario, I misunderstood your question.
Yeah, I can't find H4350 right now, OCD. We got a yeah, Uncle Jim, I bought mine just a little bit after you did. I paid $52, including tax and shipping, from Midway. And I think it's gone up more since then. So you got a good deal at $36.
Yeah, because everyone made videos saying it's the best, and I saw them and said, "Raise the price, raise the price." I'm kidding.
Yeah, so it's good to see OCD out there.
And that's for what, 43.50? Is that what he's talking?
No, for the Lyman press, the powder dispenser.
Lyman powder. Okay, sorry.
I heard OCD. I heard watched the guy's video. Can't remember his channel name, but apparently the unicorn powder for 270 Winchester is Reloader 26.
I've never even seen that.
I've never seen it either, man. Let's blow us up a little bit. How about that? All right. OCD. You're talking about Midway has 4350. And see, that's where it gets me, because 4350. I mean, buying powders online is just not something that I do, because
you add $30 to the cost of it.
Right. And yeah, now we're talking 4064. I'm very familiar with that one. That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
That's him, Alabama. That's him. That's the one I was watching. And he was getting nearly 3,000 feet per second out of 100. And he was getting like 2850 with a 150 grain bullet. And he's getting nearly 3,000 with a 130 grain bullet. That's insane.
My 130s are kicking out of mine. I don't have my cell phone on me, so I can't look up the Caldwell data that I shot my chronograph. But I got all the data for that powder. I'll get with you, Jamie. Ain't no problem.
Yeah, but I would like to try some of that 4350 and some of that Reloader 26 and 270. Yeah, that's what you got to do, OCD. You got to order enough to make it worth that hazmat fees.
The cool thing is they only charge you one hazmat fee if you order 47 pounds of 47 different powders. It's still just one hazmat fee. So that's kind of nice, but I'm not a fan. I'd rather find it at a local store, which right now you can't find nothing.
And see, Accurate 2520, that's another one we don't see over here.
I've never heard of that at all.
Well, I've heard of it and seen it in my reloading manuals. So I saw 6-shooter. I saw some of that today, but they were wanting $37 a pound for it. IMR 4350.
Yeah, I use 4064 in my 270, and probably the only reason that I do that is because I have a 8-pound jug of it.
Yeah, I might have to take about an hour and a half ride over to Huntsville. I want to meet you anyway, Alabama. Oh, 10 man. Yeah, I can do that. But it'd be more fun to drive the hour and a half to 2 hours over to Huntsville to see Alabama Reloader. Probably costs a little bit more money. I agree with that too, John. I believe that the prices, when all this is over with, I believe they will come down. I just don't believe they'll come all the way back down. So we're over the 2 hour mark.
I honestly don't think they're going to go all the way back down. They'll go down a little, but not all the way. And it's going to take a while to get stuff back in stock.
I think what we're going to see happen, and y'all chime in where you want. I think what's going to happen is going to settle out about halfway between where it was and where it is now. But I tell you one thing, I ain't paying $70 1,000 for primers.
No way. That can't happen.
Well, I got raped on those Magnums because I needed them. But I won't spend that type of money again.
No, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on primers. They can sit on them.
But then again, who knows? California, they might keep it that high. You know, everything's high here. So,
Alabama, I might send you an email here toward first of the month. Got a lot of stuff I got to straighten out right now. Let's talk about this comment. They're sold out everywhere. The price is $49 and $45 at Natchez Shooting Supply. Okay, so if they're sold out, is the price really $49 and $45?
Exactly.
And
I'd buy it now and put it on back order.
No, Mario, go to Midway. They probably have them. If not, I've got one.
That's not going to help him.
Well, no, I'll sell him mine for $85. If everybody else is capitalizing on this, I might as well.
yeah, I guess if they hold those prices up there long enough, we'll have to pay what they want for them.
Unfortunately. And I guess it's Tin Man's birthday, so happy birthday, Tin Man. Or near.
Oh, happy birthday, brother. Didn't know.
He mentioned something about birthday, and someone else said birthday for Tin Man. So
yeah, he mentioned something about with the birthday discount. It was, which they give you varying percentages depending on what you want to buy. But
good night, Alabama Reloader. Hope you come back, buddy. We enjoyed having you on.
Yep.
Hope you picked up some subscribers.
No, it's not his birthday. It's not. I got it here.
Yeah,
sorry, I had diarrhea of the mouth this whole time. I apologize.
About to say, Willie's in the recon. He knows people's birthdays.
You just gotta know who you know. When you shake the man's hand and say, "Here's my phone. Put your info in," and he does, then you got the info.
Hey, 6-shooter Texan, I couldn't find you on Discord, but send me a message or send me an email, please.
I got to get over there on Discord. That's one more password. I don't need to fucking. Excuse me. I don't need to remember.
I've been having a good time over there. I really had a good time talking to
All right,
people.
we're way over time. Let's start wrapping it up. Scotsman, if you can hear us, you won't come back in and say good night. We'll start with Willie.
Well, good night, everyone. As I said, I'm sorry putting so many videos out about the Georgia, but I wanted to make them small. And if there's no comments, I have no idea why it's doing that. I apologize. And I just want to say thank you to Scotsman, Jamie, MCK, and Kyle for opening up his house. Insight Freedom for coming down. One hell of a nice guy. Chico is the man, I got to say that. And his son is such a nice little boy. Thank you guys for having me.
Oh, it was great to have you over, man. Okay, Marcus.
All right, guys, it's awesome to be on the show. Looking forward to next week. Hunting season's around the corner, so I may not be doing much other than getting ready for that. Just stay in touch.
Well, thanks for being here, brother, and it was great having you with us last week.
Yes, it
Kyle
was.
said he took 2 days off this week. I took 3 days off this week and 1 day, 1 day last week. I got Willie from the airport and back to the airport. So
Way early going, too. I'm sorry about that.
hey, man, it was fun, dude. It was fun. I don't.
It was.
Nothing. Okay, Scotsman, are you where you can hear us? You want to come and say your good night?
Hang on one second.
Hello.
Hello. All right, guys, thank you for having me. I appreciate it more than you know. I'm on the phone with Squatch, so I'm going to jump off real fast. But guys, I appreciate you more than you know. Awesome chat.
See you,
Awesome.
Sneaky.
And you folks stick together, stay vigilant, stay safe. We lost Ad USAF this 2 years ago today, so remember him, be thankful for him, and cheers. That's all I got.
Cheers. And get more than 3 hours sleep, fool.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here. Okay, Kyle.
All right, guys. It was great to have everybody here. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of problems. We worked through it. That's just the way we roll. I'm glad that everybody's winding down a Friday evening. And thank you for everybody that dropped by. I enjoyed the side chat and the comments and learned a couple of things. And I hope that everybody else did too. So y'all have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.
All right, man. Thanks for being here. For you guys around the Georgia area, we'll try to do better and get everybody involved next time. We should have called up AR 1776 and see if we could get him over. Anyway, for you Georgia sports fans, when I came through from putting Rigby in the bed, the Braves were leading 1-0 in the bottom of the second. That's a big deal around here. The Braves got a chance to go to the World Series if they can keep winning. Tomorrow night, our Dogs play Alabama. That's going to be that'll be interesting.
That's going to be a slugfest right there.
I hope so. I just hope it's close. So I got lots of video ideas. Yeah, he'll be cheating somewhere, Uncle John. Thanks, buddy. I got lots of video ideas, lots of stuff I want to do, but like Marcus over there, I got hunting season opening in the morning, and I'm not going to be going on opening day. And but I never go on opening day. I've always got something to do on opening day. So we going to get out of here. I hope everybody has a great weekend and a great week next week. And I hope y'all stay in touch with us. Check us out on Georgia Shooting Connection on Instagram. Check out our YouTube channel. Send us an email, georgiashootingconnection@gmail.com. We hope the Lord blesses y'all all real good. And we'll see y'all next week, Lord willing.